Hey guys, and welcome to That Was History. I'm Jeremy Payne, and I'll be the host in for today's episode. So the machine per se that I'm going to talk to you about today, I'm sure you all get in whenever it's available to you without even thinking about it. This contraption makes it easier to get up to high levels and makes the climbing of stairs that's impossible to some very much possible. I'm sure you know by now that I'm talking about none other than the elevator. When you get into an elevator, I'm sure it never crosses your mind of the safety that comes when you get onto it. There are brakes and other such things that help to catch elevators in the event that these mechanisms go bad or fail. Let's take a stroll through history though. People were not always fond of these such elevators. Well, why not? Well, because they did not have any of these safety mechanisms or brakes that our present day elevators do contain. Thanks to E.G. Otis, on January 15th of 1853, brakes were a part of the elevator as he showed off his design. So just who is this guy? Is he just a random guy who developed such things? Well, I guess you could say that he's a normal guy trying to make it in a world aspiring to reach his goals and dreams. He tried many things trying to make it, and none of these things he tried really took off. That is until he took over at an old factory and wondered how he would get the debris down off the top floor. He had heard of the lifting platforms, but he knew of the dangers of them falling, and they didn't want to take the risk. At first, he didn't seek for a patent on this machine, nor did he think anything of it. He made a couple of sales on the device, but it never went anywhere. After the factory that he was working in declined, Otis took it over and he actually turned it into an elevator shop. So come time for the fair in New York, the main event wasn't drawing in nearly as much attention as they had thought it would. They had heard about this device that he was using and how it worked flawlessly. He was asked to display this at the main event of the fair. He would go up on the platform and ask for the rope that was holding him to be cut. After being cut, it would drop only just a few inches before coming to a halt. Orders poured in continuously after he demonstrated that it would keep people safe in the case of an incident with like a broken rope or chain that was using to hoist up the platform. After this, he continued to improve the elevator by inventing different types of engines that would hoist it up and down and devices that would help stop it better. His brakes are so well known that skyscraper brakes today are modified, but they came from Otis's invention. His device made building such buildings very practical. So the next time you're in an elevator, don't just hop on like it's nothing and roll up to the next floor. Give it some thought that what you're in is all because of one man developing something to ensure the safety of anyone and everyone who will ever ride on an elevator. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode for today, guys. If you like the content, please click the thumbs up sign below, and also go on over to our social media sites and check those out so that you don't miss an episode. We'll see you next time, guys.